Coming up, step into spring. From the thrashing waves of the Concord River to a scenic rail trail in Pepperell. And
you can establish some rules like if you want another serving or you want a snack, you have to drink a full glass of water and wait 5 minutes.
healthy ways to shed weight. It's all ahead.
He battled the Concord River's rushing rapids. Reporter Mike LaFleur has more on whitewater rafting in Lowell.
The thought of having a whitewater rafting experience in a densely settled city like Lowell has piqued my interest since I first learned about the Lowell Parks and Conservation Trust's annual program a few years back. Last Saturday, I decided to slake that curiosity. Along with a rubber raft full of 4 other strangers and our trusty guide and pilot, Nate, from Tralmont-based Zor Outdoor, the Trust's longtime rafting concessionaire, I found myself bobbing and splashing through Twisted Sister and the Three Beauties, 2 series of rafts on the Concord River.
Thanks, Mike. We trekked along the scenic Nashua River Rail Trail used for biking, running, and horseback riding.
It's a great place to go for a walk with the dog or the kids because there's no traffic, everybody's friendly.
The Nashua River Rail Trail is a popular place to walk or ride a bike. Stretching from Groton Center to the New Hampshire border in Dunstable, the trail also cuts through Ayer and Pepperell. If you're looking for a fun place to bring the family, regular rail trail users highly recommend it.
It's always clean, safe.
And this Thursday's Stepping Out will feature other fun outdoor activities. And if you're trying to shed a few pounds for spring and summer, Dr. Wendy Mitchell from Lowell General Center for Weight Management has some healthy tips.
One of the most important things is to not skip breakfast. You know, we tend to be very busy people. We run around all day. Most of our biggest meals are dinner, and sometimes that's very late at night. When we go to bed at night, we're burning very few calories, and all that extra energy that you just consumed is stored as fat. So by skipping meals in the morning, you're actually not giving your body the fuel it needs, and what you do is more damaging to yourself. We think we're being good, but we're actually slowing our metabolism down. So instead of burning 50 calories walking from A to B, you might be burning 25 calories because your body's trying to conserve energy, doesn't know when its next meal is. So we got to try to reverse that American cycle and get your breakfast in, and even if you eat frequent small meals or have a snack mid-morning, a snack mid-afternoon, try to make your dinner as early as possible. Try to avoid the late night snacking. If you are going to snack, you want to try to limit the amount. So if you have a weakness, whether it be sweets or whether it be salty, a great way to do it is to buy the individual lunch-size portions that would go in a child's meal, because that's portion control. And even if you open one of those little bags of chips and you say, "Who eats this many chips?" Even if you ate 3 bags of those little chips, it's probably less than you would eat if you opened a big value pack. So again, it all comes down to portions, and not having the stuff in the home is very helpful. As far as meal times, I encourage people to use a smaller plate, to keep the serving bowls off on the counter, not in front of you, not at the table. You're much more likely to unconsciously keep taking some more food without paying any attention to the quantities you're consuming. I encourage you to sit for your meals, not to eat in front of the TV, not to eat in front of the computer, because again, you're not paying any attention to how much you're actually taking in, and every bite your body's counting. So, you can play. You're battling yourself with the weight loss, so you can play some small mental tricks with yourself, or rules. You can establish some rules like if you want another serving or you want a snack, you have to drink a full glass of water and wait 5 minutes, and then you can have whatever you want. And a lot of times people don't actually want anything after the 5 minutes.
That wraps up this edition of SunCast, featured every Tuesday and Friday. Join us this Friday while local restaurants prepare for Cinco de Mayo. We hope you'll check back in with LowellSun.com for breaking news and information. Have a great afternoon.